I went out for a run, but that was really all I accomplished. Otherwise, I was on the phone all day. I shouldn't say I didn't accomplish anything because I accomplished it. I was on the phone all day with making doctor's appointments and, checking to see if my insurance would cover it and, whew, all day. Anyhow, now I'm just waiting back to hear back from the babysitter to make sure that she's available. And then I think I did it. I think that I have a Friday appointment this week, next week, and the following week. And then I think I'm finally caught up with all my doctors. No, not really, because I'm probably going to have to see the dentist twice. The dentist I'm going to have to pay for, which is fine. It's so funny because I called one dentist. Like, my insurance seems to pay for nothing really dental, like a cleaning, but it's been a while. So I think that I need to have that scaling done. I didn't really think of it until when I called and the lady said, well, if it's been a while, you may need to have scaling. And I was like, you know what? I bet you're right. And I bet my insurance wouldn't cover for that anyway. So I may as well go to the dentist that I want to go to, which is that I need somebody to tell me that he's a good person and he's not going to hurt me. Although I don't know what I'm afraid of, because every procedure I've ever had to have done where people were like, oh my God, it's terrible. Everybody bitched about that. The glucose test you have to take, I don't know, there's a certain week. I don't know if it's week 28 or week 35, whatever it is, to test to make sure you don't have gestational diabetes. Everybody was like, oh, that drink, it's disgusting. And it's torture, that test. Meanwhile, literally the cup, it was this big. And I was teaching hot yoga at the time, so I was drinking crazy amounts of water. So she handed me a thing this big. I think it was 8 ounces. I drank it down in one shot. She goes, you don't have to guzzle it like it's a Corona. Was it sugary? It was sweet. I don't know. It was like a Gatorade, only it was clear. I don't know. I don't know what was so gross about it. I had to sit in the waiting room for an hour. I've been through worse experiences. Everyone made a big deal about it. Ow, yeah. Yeah, this is terrible. God, it really wasn't that bad. But I feel like it's like that with everything. Like anything that I had to go for, like the first time, and people, oh, getting a tooth pulled, oh, it'll be a week, your face will be like this. Meanwhile, I was fine. Won't be able to eat for a month. Hope you don't like eating anything. Meanwhile, I really was fine. So I should just stop being a fucking baby and go to the appointment. Hopefully the babysitter will get back to me. Anyway, all right, let's start here. Chloe, love. Okay, if you recently felt hurt or disappointed by something or someone, that's going to move into the past. You've got some choices coming in around love if you're not with anyone right now. The love cup is full moving forward. A Taurus comes in, also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, no longer holding yourself back. Next relationship you enter should have long-term potential. It also looks like you have a wish when it comes to love, so put that out into the universe. Could run into somebody from your past, or you may make a reconnection with somebody you haven't seen in quite some time. Takira, general for this week. General for this week. Got some passion and love coming in. Now, they could be two different things, but you got passion and love coming in. 4 of Wands, you have upgrading homes, moving homes, changing homes. Upgrading relationship could be possible. It could be entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. A wish comes true. No longer holding yourself back. Romance heats up. Looks like you have listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Take time for yourself. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Also looks like an old wound or an old hurt is moving into the past. You got cause for celebration that comes in around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you could find yourself starting a new journey this week. Kayla, how will work go tomorrow and for the rest of the week? Should go well. It should go well. It seems like you're very focused. You may have good business colleagues, partners, customers, whatever it is. Feeling grounded and stable, listening to your intuition. Any disagreements, arguments are resolving themselves and moving into the past. Feel like you got some good karma coming in, and you're also feeling a little bit like life has come back into balance. I think the whole week should be pretty good. Divine Cancer, I went looking for that account and I couldn't find it. I don't know why. There was a Rising Star one that was on there and I unblocked that one, but I couldn't find the other one. Emin, General. You could be making decisions that are really starting to push your life forward, especially around business. It looks like you're listening to your intuition. And this sign could come in as a romantic involvement if you're not with anyone right now, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But it looks like it's brand new energy. Comes in that you meet them through divine timing, and they could be a Capricorn. It also looks like you're feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. The hard work that you put into your school, business, career, whatever it is you do all day will come back to you, and you could have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. HK, does Xander want to see me again? Yes, I think so. Yeah. HK, will AP contact me soon? There's communication coming in, but it doesn't look like it's too soon. Or if it is soon, it's a little bit sporadic. I don't know. You may have to reach out to them. Big Mama, did S swoop right on my account? Did he swoop right on my? Did he swoop right on my account? No, I don't think so. I don't know what that means, but I'm only getting a 33% chance. So no, I don't think he did. Or he hasn't yet. Ariane, General. Lover's card comes up first. If you're with someone right now, current relationship looks like it's in a good place, or it will be in a good place. If you're not with anyone, you could have new energy that comes in, and maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Divine timing is guiding you. You've got life starting to move forward, possibly a road trip on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling like you're seeing a little bit of good karma come back to your life. Knight of Cups, romance heats up. Life changes for the better for you quickly when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will definitely serve you well. And something should happen that makes you very happy, or something that you've been hopeful for, or that you've been waiting for. Egg Ball, General. take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Super important. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be around business, school, work, whatever you do all day. Feeling better compensated, better appreciated, better respected. Anxiety moves into the past. It looks like you've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You may have to have a little bit of patience, but all of a sudden things are going to start to fall into place for you with the Sun. Stepping into your own strength and also feeling like life is starting to move forward. But you may have to have a little bit of patience because you might not be there just yet. But it's coming. Good things are happening. Sana, do you see a relationship happening between me and Chris? I don't know if he's willing to take a step or not. Like, damn, for how long? Yeah. All right, let's see. Is there a relationship happening between me and Chris? You may always be feeling kind of frustrated with this situation and feeling like you're waiting for something that's just not happening. Like, I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. When is it going to come? I would try to detach a little bit emotionally from the situation. Try to cut the energy because that may bring him in closer. Like, if he kind of notices that you're sort of disappearing and you're not really waiting around for him, you might get more out of him that way. Yeah, it's frustrating. And it doesn't look like anything is changing significantly, not in the near future. Sally T. Love. No longer holding yourself back. You're moving on to greener pastures. Now, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in that could be with a Gemini. This person may come in and make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You're no longer feeling stuck. Perseverance pays off. A wish comes true. Happiness comes out over the relationship. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful right now if you don't want children. But if you're with somebody, it doesn't mean that you have to change partners. This could be about your current relationship. Just if there's nobody around, a Gemini could be coming in. Regardless of whether you're with someone or not, your love life should be heating up as we move forward through the rest of the fall. Charlie, debating, should I move forward in training with play therapy energies? Done the theory, but I need practical training. Okay. Should I move forward with training? Or let me ask it first as a yes and no question. Yeah, I think you should. The overall general energy is like a wish comes true. Yeah. I would move forward with it. Yes, I would. Definitely. Energy around it is very good. Anonymous, I signed up for DoorDash. Will this be good for me? Like, you're going to be delivering for people? I think it's great. I think it's great. I mean, you know how I feel about Instacart. Like, one of my friends was doing DoorDash, and she said that she was making about $50 a night. It's not bad. Not bad. I mean, I had an order delivered from Instacart yesterday. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they get paid also from Instacart, but I think I spent $120. I felt like I got nothing too, but all right, I gave him a 20% tip. I try to tip well because I don't know, I always just try to tip well wherever I am. So it was like maybe a $20 tip. But I'm not getting in the car. I'm not packing up the kid. I'm not trying to jam all my groceries into the car, which is very difficult because I don't really have much of a trunk. And the stroller and everything else is not easy. To me, it's worth every penny. You know, it's like I could still be doing other things around the house. And this guy, he must have been already at the store because as soon as I sent the order, I got a message, "I'll be your shopper," and it was like immediate. Uh, I'm a big advocate for that. And you can find some people that tip well, and you know, I don't know how often you get paid by it. That's the thing. And I would assume too, when I used to do Target, I used to have Target same day service. I used to leave cash for the guy. I mean, that goes right in your pocket. Nobody knows about that. Leave $10 in cash. It goes right in. Yeah. I think it's a really great way of making extra money. This is my opinion. I've never done it myself, but my one friend, she was happy doing it. I think the only reason why she stopped was because she's crazy like me, always working a million jobs. Maybe she still does it. I don't know. But she works a grocery store at night. She works full-time during the day. She's one of my friends that I used to work with at A&P. I think it'll be good. Yeah. I think it'll be good. Look, I think anything that you can do extra to bring in extra cash, you know, because this world is crazy. It's crazy. It's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, but like think about it. $50 a night. I don't know if they get the whole thing though. Like if it's, and I don't know if they're taking taxes out of it, but $100 a night, say you get $70. If you're making $15 an hour working someplace and you work 4 hours, that's $60, and they haven't taken out taxes yet. So you're much better off doing something like this, right? And what do you got to do? Go pick up the food and drop it off? That's not hard. You don't really have to deal with anyone. See, like, it's a pain in the ass when you have to deal with people. But if you don't have to deal with people, especially if you're willing to do it late at night and people are drunk, those are the people you want to deliver to. The drunks. And think about it, right? I've never used it because that wasn't around when I was out drinking all the time. But we definitely would have used it. Definitely. Sana, will Pascal be with me at the future or should I move on? Let me think about moving forward. It doesn't look like the wish comes true around the situation, and it looks like you always feel like you're waiting around, or you're never really feeling as if he's got, like, he's like fully in it. It's like he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out all the time. And you might be feeling just like it's just unsuccessful. Like it's missing something. There's more that needs to be here. It's unfulfilling. Gloria, what's coming towards me in love for November? Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when you're being guided by the divine. If you're not with anyone right now, you could be starting a new journey that leads to a committed relationship with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Romance should be heating up. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Six of Pentacles, well-functioning relationship. Could be with a Libra. Got a Libra coming in pretty strong. Well-functioning relationship, though, is on the horizon. That's pretty good. More or less, general for this week. Negativity is moving into the past. Communication comes in from either somebody you've been hoping to hear from or waiting to hear back from, you know, like an institution, a job, a doctor, whatever it is. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off, and you're stepping into your own strength. At the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could have a new opportunity around business come in. Anxiety moves into the past, and you have a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also a Leo. More or less, what the full moon will bring me. Balance. Balance, peace, serenity. It also could bring in choices. You also could have some choices coming in. Listen to your intuition. Intuition may be heightened around the time of the full moon. Beautiful one. When will I meet the Sag? Sometime this fall, possibly even next week, like very soon. It could be within a week. It could be around November 1st. Big Mac, a card for tomorrow. Two of Pentacles, balance. Life comes back into balance tomorrow. Oh, welcome, AC. Welcome, welcome. Sanch, general reading for the next 7 days. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Disappointments, disagreements, or disputes are going to resolve themselves and move into the past. Your intuition is heightened. And Earth sign is around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you've got some travel possible, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Alexandra, Pisces, does he the one? Does the Pisces think that he's the one? No, I don't think he's thinking along those lines at all right now. It's just not maybe something he's thinking about. Jade, what do I need to know about Brianna, Aries, currently? Your perseverance will pay off. Your relationship with her is pretty strong. Hurts are moving into the past. And she's going to be reaching out to you. It's like things are moving forward. It looks like things between you and her are pretty good. Or they should be improving. I don't think that there's anything, like, I don't think that there's anything special that you need to know. Just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Divine Goddess, does my ex Satyajit Gemini miss me a lot? I would say he misses you from time to time. Charlene, how does Brian think about me now? Brian thinks that you're grounded and stable, passionate, thinks you're perseverant, persistent, smart, intelligent, strong, and independent. Maggie, does R remember when it's my birthday? Guys are not great with birthdays. I highly doubt it. That's a girl thing. I highly doubt it. You know what, Sana? You got multiple guys around you. That's the best thing that you could do right now. Keep a little bit of energy with each guy, especially if neither one of them or is coming forward enough, or if there's more than two, even better. So the best way to work that energy is to keep in contact with all of them, because when your energy is with one person, like say you're texting with John, right? All of a sudden your energy is disconnected from everyone else. So that kind of shifts the energy around you, and they sort of take notice of that. So while you're texting with John and you're really into the conversation, now all of a sudden Nick shows up. It's just how it works. So if there's more than one guy around you and they all have like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or they're all somewhat frustrating, keep exploring your options. Keep talking to other guys. Keep putting it out there, because that's going to work for you. That always works. I used to work with this woman, Nancy, and she used to say, my dad always said, when one dog's eating, they all want to eat. Sounds terrible, right? But it's true. So she's like, you know, you go through a dry spell where there's no one around you for a really long time. And then all of a sudden, one person starts paying you attention, and now all of a sudden other people start coming in. One dog's eating, they all want to eat. Vicky, general for the next 48 hours. General for the next 48 hours. Okay, you got a wish. Put it out into the universe. Got a fire sign that could be around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have a new beginning on the horizon, possibly around work, school, or business. Looks like you've got something that happens that should make you happy. A Libra may be around, and some passion may come in, or you may be feeling very passionately about something or someone. Plus, you have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care over the next couple of days. And Ukriti. What will RS do next? We had no argument. He doesn't look like he's doing anything next. It looks like he's waiting on you. Yeah, I don't know what the argument was about or why he's so mad, but he feels like he's not doing anything this time. He's waiting on you. I don't know why he's digging his heels in, but he's adamant that he's right and that he's not going to reach out. Not at this point. Could change in the future, but right now it's not. He's not taking any action. Casual, wait or move on. I would never tell anybody to sit around and wait for anything ever. Ever. Life is too short, and tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Sit around and waiting for something that may never happen. Here you go. You're moving forward. There you go. You're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. A disappointment is moving into the past. And you have a soulmate connection coming in. If you choose to walk away from this situation, your life should move forward pretty quickly. summer, general. Listen to your intuition. You got success coming in around work, school, or business. Feeling prepared, feeling like life has come back into balance. If you've been waiting to hear from somebody or about something, you should get that phone call. It looks like good news is coming in around money. Money's coming in. Things are moving forward, feeling a little bit better, appreciated, or better compensated around work, school, or business. Cause for celebration comes in. You got money coming to you. Good for you. Yeah, Mrs. Sagittarius thinking of getting into a relationship with me. I don't see relationship on the horizon. No, I don't think that that's first in their mind. Doesn't mean you can't bring it up to them or suggest it to them if that's something that you want. Empress, will I get full-time job by the end of this month? Yes, I think you will. Mihak, what can I expect from the Libra in the near future? He's still silent. Okay, let's see. More silence. Here he is. He's holding himself back. He's stuck. And it's as if a wish is not coming true around the situation. He's not putting any effort in. You're going to have to reach out to him if you want to around him or negativity around the situation. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Anybody? Magic. How will my meeting go with my teachers tomorrow? It should go well. You got success around it. You got good karma around it. You're feeling prepared for it, and you're feeling grounded and stable. It should go well. Timmy, is T thinking to meet me this Sunday? Yeah, I think so. I think you will meet this Sunday. Tiffany, the vibes between me and Heather, thank you. You are welcome. I don't know. I don't know about this. I got the devil here. I don't know if there's, she's got a little jealousy towards you, or she's, yeah, the devil could be jealous. It could be lies or deceit. It could be both. I'm not loving the energy. The love cup is in reverse too. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but I'm not crazy for the vibes, not right now. Mitchell for the next 48 hours. You're no longer holding yourself back. Perseverance pays off. Negativity moves into the past. An old wound, hurt, disappointment, all moving into the past. Money comes in. World is at your feet. Fire sign enters. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. You're being guided by the divine. You've got here the Six of Pentacles, which would be feeling better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business. 14. Can I trust my friend B? More or less, yeah. Yeah, I think this person is pretty trustworthy. High vibration, week ahead. Got success coming in. Whatever you've been putting time and effort into, especially around work or business, you should be feeling grounded and stable around business. You also could be feeling like you're getting communication coming in here from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Romance could heat up with the love cup full. Balance comes back to your life. If you're not with anyone right now, a Capricorn comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. A disappointment moves into the past. You may be focusing on a new business endeavor or a new business idea. It would serve you well if you decide to move forward with it, whatever it is. Heart love. What's coming in love for the rest of October? Okay, if you're with someone right now, current relationship looks good, soulmate connection, things move forward, arguments, disputes, disagreements are all moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate connection comes in and you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and with it comes choices. You have a Gemini and a Taurus here. You also have a Libra. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders and you're feeling prepared to move your life forward. A wish comes true around love, whether you're with someone or it's somebody new that comes in, it doesn't matter. It also looks like you could be starting a new journey. Got a new journey on the horizon. D, is the man that I'm with the right life partner? You have to make that choice. You have to make that decision. We don't have one life partner. There are a million people out there that we could be with and have successful relationships with. But the cards can't make that decision. You've got to figure it out. And you have to make that decision whether it's, you know, something that lasts forever or not. Doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, your long relationship and it's good and it's healthy, but you outgrow one another. I think that's right. I think that relationship is when two people don't want to be with each other, but they're codependent. They can't let go of one another. They torture each other. They fight with one another. They beat each other up, but they stay together because they just don't want to be alone. That's dysfunction. So, you know, the cards can't decide that for you. You have to make that decision if this person is right for you and for how long they're going to be right. Because like I said, you could have a 10-year-long relationship and it functions really well, but you know, you get to the end of the line and you're like, I don't know if I'm feeling this anymore, and decide to go your separate ways. But to me, that's successful. You could be with somebody for 20 years and hate each other. That's not successful to me, in my book. That's not the right choice. But you've got to make that decision. I can only tell you whether or not somebody new is coming in, or, you know, if you're, my thing is, questioning it, there's probably good reason. If you think that something may not be right, there's probably something not right. If you're thinking like, gee, I don't know if I could see myself with this person 5 years from now. I don't I don't know that that's, you know, like if you're already doubting it, there may be issues there. But the cards can't choose whether or not somebody is right for you. You have to make that decision. So if you want to ask another question, Ajit, general for the week. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility is around this week. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world. You got some choices coming in. A wish comes true, and you're making decisions that put yourself in a much better place. Making choices that suit you better. Got a Leo coming in, a Libra, and a Sagittarius that could be of significance. Cause for celebration comes in around the hard work that you put into schoolwork or business. It comes back to you. Should be a good week. Tutku. Does he love me? If you're asking if this person is in love with you right now, I would have to say no, they aren't. It looks like, I don't know what the circumstances are, but it looks like they may have walked away or distanced themselves from the situation. Or if there is no situation and you haven't been together yet, there's distance between the two of you, so there's no love yet. I just don't know where you guys are right now. Caribbean. What's coming up for me? Negativity is moving into the past. You got a new beginning on the horizon. You got some choices. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you have a wish that comes true. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in that can lead to great happiness within Aries. If you are with someone right now, current relationship looks pretty good. Abhishek, general for my studies this week. The hard work you put in will be the hard work that you get out. Perseverance pays off, feeling like life has come back into balance. No longer feeling so burdened or weighed down, but feeling like finally, gee, I made it to the top of the mountain. Things look pretty good for you this week. Have patience with yourself. Take your time and have patience. Oh, but you know what? Let me answer that one because I didn't answer her question. That's why. That's why she asked another one. Will I have any children in the future? Okay, children are free will. You have the potential to have children. Whether you choose to have children or not, that's another thing that you decide. You don't have to have children, but if you want them, yes, you can have them. Adriana, would it be a good idea to block D and L? There's success around blocking them, and you'll earn respect from, I don't know, of maybe other people in your life. It does look like there's deceit around DNL, and like feeling successful when you do, and feeling like you stood up for yourself and you've earned respect. The only thing that I would say, and I would say this to anybody that's going to block anybody for any reason, make sure that you're not going to unblock them. So this has to be somebody that you're sure that you don't want them in your life, and you block them and you get rid of them. Because if you unblock people, reblock people, delete people, undelete them, add them, subtract them, divide them, it loses its meaning. Nobody cares anymore. Oh, she defriended me? Oh, she defriended me 3 times last month. No big deal. She'll get over it. So if you want it to mean something, you have to be sure that that's what you want, and you're not going to unblock them. Because once you unblock them, now you're saying, well, it doesn't matter how mad I get, I'll block you, but then I'll unblock you. So that would be my suggestion. Yes, it's a good idea if you're going to stick to it. Sandy, financials. Sandy, financials. Things are changing for you for the better quickly. You got money coming in. Your perseverance here pays off. The hard work that you put into your financial life is coming back to you. So that it depends on what that means for you. Like picking up extra hours, I don't know, cutting back on charging Starbucks, whatever it is, the hard work that you put in will pay off. Especially like you'll start to notice a difference by the end of the month, by the end of the week, that kind of thing. Being focused will also help, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around your finances. I think you're going to be in a pretty good place. 14, general for November. General for November. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. It looks like you may have a new venture on the horizon. You could have some nice choices coming in. It also looks like 4 of Wands. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, entertaining at home. Makes you feel relief. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you got a new journey on the horizon with the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Sagittarius enters. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. Maria, why is Jay mad at me? I would ask him, but I don't think he's mad at you. I think it's that he feels as if life has gone out of balance. I think he's feeling a little bit like there's not much growth, change, or transformation happening. I think he feels like things are a little unsuccessful, and I think he's just been a little stressed out. He or she or whoever it is. They've got negativity around them in the situation. They're feeling a little bit of sharp energy, but I don't think it's that they're mad at you. Like, I don't think you did anything to make them angry. I just think it's kind of the situation. Brianna, why hasn't the Scorpio contacted me? Is he playing games with me? Yeah, well, the timing around the situation is bad. And he's holding himself back. He's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it's not that he's not intending to play games with you. He's just not, he has not dove in head first. And it doesn't look like he's going to. So it kind of drives you a little nuts because it feels like almost like you're waiting on him. I'm waiting on you. Where are you? How come you're not doing what you should be doing? And he's just kind of like, I'm here today, like not here tomorrow. It's like very sporadic. I think what's going to happen is you're going to move forward with your life because you have a wish that comes in. Your life moves forward, and he may be sorry. If he drops the ball on this and you have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you might not want to deal with this anymore because it's starting to get frustrating. He kind of, it's like when it's convenient for him, he'll be around or he'll reach out. And your patience may just be wearing thin. Maria, general for work. General for work. Things seem to change quickly around work for the better. The world is at your feet. You're feeling focused and grounded, feeling like you're being better paid, better compensated, better respected. Money's coming in. You're no longer feeling stuck. Things look pretty good for you around work. and C. What does SC feel about me after seeing me today? They think that you're perseverant. They think that you're persistent. They think that you're sincere, happy. They may also think that you're a genuinely nice person and a loyal friend. Brianna, reading for the rest of the week. Okay, you got negativity moving into the past. You're listening to your intuition. You got money coming in. It looks like you've got an earth sign around that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You could be spending time talking with a Virgo, or a Virgo may be around. Anxiety is moving into the past. You could come up with a new idea for a business or a side hustle. That could be promising. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. And you're letting go of disappointments. Anything that has been disappointing, you're just kind of letting it go. Lita. Oh, God, always. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. If I work out, take vitamins, and continue to eat better, will I get my old, thicker body back? And will my eczema clear up with the new products that I bought? That happiness that comes in, yeah. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Takes commitment, right? But yeah, you can make that happen. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. You may have to have a little bit of patience, right? You might have to give yourself some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but yeah, I think you can get back to where you were with patience. Danny, who did S send the Oxberry russets to? Who did S send the Oxberry? I can't give you a name. I don't know. And I don't know what Oxberry russets are, but I'm just going to see if I can get a sign. I think it's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It may have something to do with somebody's made them an offer that would be hard to turn down. The love cup is full, and there's growth, change, and transformation coming in around the connection. I think it's an air sign. That's as best I can do. I can't tell you who it is. I don't know. Oh, apples. Sent apples to somebody. That's interesting. It's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe it's somebody that, well, who wouldn't be able to get apples? Is there a part of the country? No, like they're in Washington. They're in New York. There's apples all over. Oh, it's kind of strange. Did you ever see that Everybody Loves Raymond? When Deborah signs them up, the parents up for the Fruit of the Month Club. And she's like, pears! I got so many pears! What am I going to do with all these pears? In-laws. AS, how would F react if I confessed my feelings? I think that I don't think they would be expecting it. It doesn't look like it would be bad because you have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and listen to your intuition. But they may be shocked, or they may not know what to say when you tell them your feelings. But ultimately, I think the result is positive. But they may come off as like, I wasn't ready for this, I didn't see this coming. But I think the end result is positive, especially with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. You know, my dad has psoriasis, which I think is similar to eczema, right? Are they, I don't know if they're the same or there's something that's, but it's autoimmune, right? What he started, I mean, he's tried everything. He's going to salt sweets, which seems to be helping. And a lot of like the salt water at the beach, that kind of stuff helps him. So I don't know. I mean, you can make your own salt water with Himalayan salt. I mean, you can use any salt. And I've also heard good things about the brand Ahava. It's the salt from the Dead Sea. I love this stuff, but this is Perlier. I don't know. It's Italian, Perlier with an R. I'm assuming it's Perlier, which sounds French to me, but it's definitely Italian, so I don't know what's going on here with that name. But anyhow, I don't know if this is going to help something like that, but it has almond oil in it. And if you Google salt sweets, they sell products. You may be able to find something from them. They may sell it and ship it. You know, I should look into that. And I mean, this is what I'm saying about salt, right? You know, I always tell everyone salt, salt, salt. When you walk into that place with all the salt lamps around, and because the salt is in the air, you immediately feel relaxed. Immediately. It's just like, but they're not all over. They're only in, I think there's only 5 of them around here. But as far as salt water is concerned, you can make that yourself. But like to be in that kind of a room and have it being pumped through the air, he does it. And when we were there one time, I was at the playground next door. There was a woman there with her daughter who I think she was 8 months old at the time. They both suffered from eczema, and they were going for that. And she felt that it was helping them. But if it's not in your area, what good is that? Darlene, will Kevin return my text or call by Friday? I'm not convinced. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. Well, my dad soaks his hands in the salt water. He says that it makes it feel better. The only time that it irritates it is if there is like an open wound. If it's like you say you had a paper cut, that would hurt. But with the regular scaliness of it, he says it doesn't hurt. See, I asked that question because I must have had a paper cut. And when I was in there, I was like, something here is burning. Anyhow, he said, no, that it doesn't burn because the salt is healing. He can't go in a regular pool because the chlorine will burn. But the salt he can do. We went to the beach last week and we filled up big buckets of water. And he sat there with his hands in them. I mean, it's horrible. That shit's horrible. He used to have it terrible, but it's somewhat under control now. Brianna, tomorrow. got growth, change, and transformation coming in tomorrow. You also have some coming in. You could be spending time with an Aries. It looks like you'll be busy with school if you're in school, or you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Cause for celebration comes in tomorrow around whatever it is that you're working on. Negativity is moving into the past. Slow and steady wins the race tomorrow. It also looks like romance could heat up. You've got options around you aside from that Scorpio. You got a Capricorn here. You got an Aries here. You got a Scorpio. I mean, you have options here. You could even find yourself in a committed relationship in the near future. I know that my dad also likes Vaseline, just straight up Vaseline, which is pretty cheap. Lita, do you still think those jobs will reach out soon? Yeah, I think that you're going to get a job very soon, within the next couple of weeks, I think. Adriana, how did Jay feel about my pictures? I'm blocked now. Oh, God. So did you send him the pictures and then he blocked you after that? Feels burdened by the situation. I don't know what the relationship is between the two of you. Was it a relationship that just broke up? And he's walked away from it, and now he's silent. It looks like he was weighed down or he was burdened by the pictures. And he's either looking for space or time away from this situation. That's why he blocked you. Because, it's like almost as if he's feeling like you're not hearing him. Like, I told you this, but you're not respecting me. Like I said, I don't know what the situation is. But oftentimes, after a breakup, it's usually the woman doesn't really accept that and keeps reaching out to the guy. And when the guy feels like he has no other choice, he'll block. Because it's like you're not listening to my, like it's my way of setting a boundary for you. I told you I didn't want to be in this relationship anymore, but you still keep contacting me, so now I have to block you. That's what I think happened. But I don't know what your relationship was before the blocking happened. That's how the cards read. After the breakup, I'm feeling burdened, I'm feeling disrespected, so I'm blocking you. Oh, I don't know if he's ever used that kind. You get it from, he gets something at the pharmacy, it must be. And it comes in like a skinny tube. I mean, he's tried everything. Everything. He sleeps with latex gloves on. He puts something on and he sleeps with the gloves. If you ever talk to him on the phone late at night, he's got the gloves on. Anyhow. Get it from the doctor. Yeah, that's probably where he got it from. He picks it up at this drugstore. Where am I here? Pink Doll, Sabrina. I didn't do these guys. Space Vibes, always. Okay, let's start here with Pink Doll. May I get a general read? Okay, you've got a new beginning on the horizon, and a soulmate connection comes in. If you're single and you're not seeing anyone, it could be with a Scorpio, could be with a Virgo, could also be with a Gemini. Looks like a disagreement, a dispute is going to resolve itself and move into the past. It looks like it's if you've been feeling like, look, I've been waiting around here for my ship to come in, nothing is working as far as my love life is concerned, new energy is coming in and things are going to move forward when you decide to open up the door. Then things move forward pretty quickly and cause for celebration comes in. You may have to let go of something or someone that you feel is holding you back. And being guided by the divine is bringing the world to your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. A little alone time will serve you well. Got happiness coming in before the end of the year. Lots of happiness comes out over your life. Sabrina, what's next for me and Jay? It looks like, I don't know with the Hermit, if you guys are not speaking right now, if communication has kind of like slowed, communication should be picking up in the near future. That should change, things should move forward, cause for celebration comes in around conversations. I don't really see much else right now. That's kind of it. Always, what's going on with me and AK and how do they feel about me? Any negativity around the situation has moved into the past. They're feeling a little bit more balanced about the situation. They feel like you're a little bit more balanced. They also seem to have you seem to have communication coming in between the two of you. They seem to think that you're a kind, caring person who's loyal and sincere. But aside from communication, I don't see much else happening right now. Not from them. You may have to put in some extra effort to get the ball rolling, but right now it looks like communication is just about as good as it gets for the time being. Space vibes. Will V accept my offer to have some tea time together? Yes, I believe so. Sunshine, what is Mr. J's intentions with me? Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. You gotta wish around the situation. Things could be moving forward pretty quickly. Could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Let's see what happens with this guy. Nuvia, Irvin's intentions towards me. Irvin's intentions towards me. Got a new journey on the horizon. Some passions coming in. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It looks like no longer holding yourself back, or he's no longer holding himself back. I would say he's prepared to put in a little bit more effort to at least explore the connection, especially with the Fool there. There's a new journey on the horizon. Blue skies, how's the Aquarius man feeling about me? Seems to think that you're kind, caring, loyal, sincere, very happy person who he has a lot of respect for. Broken heart, how do my friends from the group chat feel about me? Good, really good. Like you're a good fit, you're very well balanced, you're kind, caring, sincere, serene, easy to get along with, compassionate. You may think that you're smart, intelligent, and intuitive. MJ, what are my male friend Libra's current feelings towards me since yesterday? We did something we shouldn't, but I'd like to know how he feels towards me. He may be feeling a little bit weird about the situation right now. It's like feels like either it's awkward or things are going to be awkward. He thinks that you're a kind, caring person. He values your friendship, but he's wondering if he's overstepped his boundaries in some way. And he's kind of afraid, like kind of fearing like that there's he doesn't want things to change. Like, he was happy with the way things were, and now he's questioning whether or not things have changed. He may be feeling a little awkward about it. Vicky, psoriasis, I think with salt can dry it out. Eczema, you have to moisture. Oh, you need the moisture for this, for the eczema, and you need to dry out psoriasis, or vice versa. Psoriasis is the dry one. Like, it flakes off like dandruff. Like, he used to have only certain chairs he was allowed to sit in because he would leave, like, skin. He's not that bad anymore. I mean, it used to be really bad, but it's not that bad anymore. Now he's got a patch on one of his knees. His hands are kind of bad. And I think that's really it. I think it's his hands that are the worst. Because like the palms of your hands, the sensitive skin there. But he used to like have flakes. Like everything. All over the place. And oh. Anyways, he's much better now than he was years ago. Wonder Girl, is my person still angry with me about the past? A little bit. I think they've come a long way. You might need to still have a little bit of patience with them, but I think they've come a long way from where they were. Well, I've heard a lot of good things about those UV lights for a lot of things. Miriam, how will it go in my interview? It should go really well. Things move forward quickly. Get a new journey on the horizon. The overall energy is kind, caring, sincere, and compassionate. And the love cup is full. It should go well. Light, how does T feel about me? This isn't a romantic relationship. Thinks that you're well prepared. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, smart, intelligent. May think that you have a good personality or that you're fun and exciting. Could also think that you're loyal, independent, stable. Now, I've got a job interview from Washington, D.C. I'm planning on giving this to just because it's a good opportunity. It'll be my first U.S. interview. How will it go, and will they offer me the job? I think they will. I think it goes well, and I think that you could get the job. Yeah. Things could change for the better for you quickly. You're doing something right. Lita, what month or season do you see me finding a house that I like and will buy? Could be the springtime. Spring with the hearts. If the spring comes and goes, then I would say with the king, the end of the year. But you can make that happen in the spring. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. That's it? I've got everyone? General reading for Zara for the rest of October. No longer feeling weighed down or like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Lighter energies coming in and around you. Got some money coming in. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. Looks like you could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. No longer feeling so stuck. Could be feeling very passionately about a new business or job endeavor too. Not bad. Not a bad month. Now, will Phil and I ever sit down and discuss my issues with him? Yes, I believe you will. Probably kind of soon, too. Like maybe within the next couple of months. Alrighty, is that it? I got to everyone. I'll be back on tonight, maybe at like 9:30. Oh, there's Allison. Money, I would say soon. I would say the money would be coming in relatively soon. Maybe within the next couple of weeks. Love and light, love reading for this week. Being guided by the divine brings in a situation that's very well balanced or that you feel you're very appreciated in. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Sagittarius and a Taurus here. Now, if you're with someone, I would say there's long-term potential around your current relationship, but you got to have patience. Have patience. This should be kind of like a pivotal week in your relationship if you're in one. Allison, Coda unfollowed me on everything. What happens 1 month? And what happens in the next 1 month? Yeah, he's kind of disconnecting. Within the next month's time, I don't think you're going to see all that much change. There's a tower moment. He seems to be annoyed, or you could even have an actual argument with him about it. Feeling unsuccessful, and there's negativity around the situation. Something about the situation either overwhelmed him. Yeah, overwhelmed him, and he felt like he had to leave it behind. So he just unfollowed everything. And yeah, I mean, I would definitely call him and ask him what's going on, and I would get to the bottom of it, but I don't know how open he is to speak about it. It's like, in a way, he may feel like, or he may have the idea like you know what you did, but meanwhile, I don't think that you intentionally did anything. It could be something that he misinterpreted it, and he should have brought it up and asked you first. Well, this is what I'm saying, like with the blocking and the unblocking and the deleting and the unfollowing and adding back and everything else. It's a whole lot of chaos and nonsense. Don't block people or delete them unless you want them out of your life forever. But before you make that decision, you should reach out and say, hey, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what I would do. Like, hey, what the fuck? Whatever, whatever the situation is. Like, do you not want to talk to me anymore? Do you not want to see me anymore? Why don't you just tell me the truth? That's what I would say. Because it's much easier for you to tell me that you don't want to talk to me than just go behind my back, delete everything, and treat me like I don't exist. And then what? Resurface in 2 months from now, and I'm supposed to say, oh, it's so good to hear from you. Say that. Goodbye. The ghosting thing, I can't. I mean, can we be fucking adults? Can we be fucking adults? Really? I think the problem is, and I keep saying this, sometimes I think people aren't intentionally like making a decision in that moment. I just think that like the way everything is today, people communicate through text messages. Like nobody even wants to talk on the telephone anymore. It just, people don't connect the way that they used to. So it's like, I'm not really surprised in the ghosting, because people just don't respect people the way that they used to respect them. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, and our attention spans are very short. Yeah, the ghosting always happens. Like, it's like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then you don't ever hear from them again. They always resurface. But when they resurface, like, who the fuck wants to hear from them again? But then it's like, if you're like, oh, okay, oh, you had a rough day, so that's why I didn't hear from you for 3 months. Oh, okay. I guess no one else has had a rough day and knows how to be an adult about it. But okay, all right. So I'm going to accept you back, and then the asshole's going to do it again. Alrighty. I am going to go. I will be back on tonight, probably at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I will see you guys all then. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.